On this week's episode of The Automated Entrepreneur, 6 ways leaders manifest amazing ideas. If you desire to be a great leader, then you need to learn to recognize and promote the best ideas, no matter where or from whom they're coming from. Ideas are the lifeblood of an organization. Harvey Firestone, who founded the Firestone Tire and Rubber Company, said, "Capital isn't so important to business. Experience isn't so important. You can get both of those. What is important is ideas. If you have ideas, you have the main asset you need, and there isn't any limit to what you can do with your business and your life." He was right. The creative sessions of great organizations around the world are not dominated by top-down leaders, nor does every meeting become a wrestling match to see who can dominate it over the other person in a struggle to take credit. People come together as teams. Peers work together, and they make progress because they want the best idea to win. How does a great leader help create and surface the best ideas so they percolate from the top, from his or her own team? I believe there are a few common ways. First, listen to all ideas. Finding good ideas begins with an open-minded willingness to listen aggressively, to listen without thinking about what you're going to say next. Mathematician and philosopher Alfred North Whitehead said, "Almost all really new ideas have a certain aspect of foolishness when they are first produced." During the brainstorming process, shutting down any ideas might prevent you from discovering the really good ones. When we share our thinking amongst a group, we think faster, more innovatively, and our thinking has greater value. Great thinking comes when good thoughts are shaped in a collaborative environment. Secondly, never settle for just one idea. Leaders can be so action-oriented, they always want to go right away. They want to make something happen. They want to take the hill. The problem comes when they fight their way to the top of the hill only to find out it's the wrong hill. One idea is never enough. Many ideas make us stronger. I once heard an analyst say he believed the reason the communist bloc fell at the end of the 20th century is because communism is built on only one idea. If anyone tried to do things a different way, they were knocked down or shipped out. In contrast, democracy is a system based on a multitude of ideas. Because of that freedom, in democratic countries, creativity is high. Opportunities are unlimited, and the potential for growth is astounding. Third, look in unusual places for ideas. Good leaders are always searching for the next big thing. They cultivate their attentiveness and practice it as a regular discipline. As they read magazines, watch movies, listen to podcasts, enjoy leisure activities, or engage with their colleagues, they're always on the lookout for a little kernel of an idea or a practice that they can use to improve their work and their leadership. Fourth, don't let personality overshadow purpose. When someone you don't like or respect suggests something, what is your first reaction? I bet it's to dismiss it. You've heard the phrase, "consider the source." Well, that's not a bad thing to do, but if you're not careful, you may very likely throw out the good with the bad. Don't let the personality of someone you work with cause you to lose sight of the greater purpose, which is to add value to the team and advance the organization. Set aside your pride and start listening. Let's consider a couple more. Protect creative people and their ideas. Ideas are such fragile things, when they first come to light especially. Advertising executive Charlie Brower said, "A new idea can be killed by a sneer or a yawn. It can be stabbed to death by a quip, and it can be worried to death by a frown." If you desire the best ideas to win, then become a champion of creative people and their contributions to your organization. When you discover peers who are creative, promote them, encourage them, protect them. Pragmatic people often shoot down the ideas of creative people, the very people who need to thrive and keep generating ideas for the benefit of the team. And lastly, don't take rejection of your own idea personally. When your ideas are not received well by others, stop competing and focus your energy on creating. You will open the way for people around you to take their creativity to the next level because they have nothing to fear. I know that my ideas aren't always the best ideas, shocking as that may be. I often think they are, but when everyone in the room has a different opinion, well, it pays to listen. The company owner doesn't need to win. The best idea does. Never forget that having a collaborative spirit helps the entire organization. When everybody's rowing in the same direction, you get there faster. And when you think in terms of our idea instead of my idea or his idea, her idea, you're probably on the right track to helping the team win. And that should be your motivation. Let the best idea win, and you'll reap the rewards together. There are 7 ways that we may help you. First, I recommend you subscribe now to this podcast, Automated Entrepreneur, on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Breaker, and more. Secondly, follow us on Instagram at The Automated Entrepreneur, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at Automated Entrepreneur. Next, why not take 20 minutes and complete our short questionnaire? This easy tool allows us to determine your readiness to create and launch real prosperity this year. Next, you could book a free coaching call to get your questions answered and experience real growth right now. Or you could sign up for our Ignite Bootcamp, our online monthly program where you can actually do it in your pajamas while learning how to eliminate debt, pay off your mortgage in 8 years or less, create passive income, invest in real estate, and much, much more. Visit us at ignitepro.ca. And lastly, you could register for our Prosperity Code program, where you will launch a new business, claim tax deductions, and create passive income. Visit us at join.theprosperitycode.ca. And that's this week's episode of The Automated Entrepreneur.